What's up, you freaking geniuses? So in this video, I'm going to give you an introduction into percents. All right, so what is a percent? Well, a percent is just a fraction, okay? That's literally all it is, but it's a special type of fraction because the denominator is always 100. And it's kind of easy to remember that if you can remember the word percent, because the word percent literally means per 100. This root word right here, cent, is actually Latin for 100. Okay, so this literally means per 100 or for every 100. Okay, and maybe it's helpful to think of other words that also have cent in them. Okay, so like how many cents are in a dollar? There's 100, right? How many years are in a century? 100. How many legs does a centipede have? 100. Okay, so cent literally means 100. And you should also know that the percent symbol looks like this, okay? You've probably seen that before, whether you've gone shopping or on a homework or a test or something. But in either case, this symbol right here is the same thing, or it's equal to this part of the fraction, okay? And it's actually fairly simple to turn percents into fractions, okay? Because if I had something like 5%, that would be equal to 5 over 100. Okay, if I had 46%, this would be the same thing as 46 over 100. Okay, or if I had 100%, this would be the same thing as 100 over 100. Which also makes sense, because this is like saying, okay, let's say you were taking a test. Your test had 100 questions and you got 100 questions correct. Therefore, you got 100% on your test. So we got 100 over 100, which is the same thing as 1, right? Because any number divided by itself is equal to 1. So 100% is the same thing as 1. Or sticking with the test analogy, let's say you stayed up all night long and you were studying and eating your vegetables. And on the test, you got 110%. That means you got 110 questions right out of 100. Okay, so this basically means you got extra credit, right? Because if you got 110% on your test, well, 100% would mean you got all the questions right. 110% means you got all the questions right plus some extra credit. Okay, and something you might notice about our fraction is that it's an improper fraction, right? Because the top number is bigger than the bottom number. And remember, improper fractions, by definition, are greater than 1. Right? So then it makes sense that 110% is bigger than 100%. So percents are really useful. You see them in school all the time. You see them in real life all the time, all right? So get to know percents. But anyways, there is your introduction into percents, all right? So I hope the video was helpful. If it was, definitely leave a thumbs up down below. And if you still have any other questions, leave them in the comments section below, and I'll do my best to try and help you out. There's also a playlist attached at the end of the video, so if there's any other topics you need help with, including more percent topics, definitely go check those out, and I'll see you there.